all lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
What up, guys? I am Sa Ra Garvey. Thank you all for tuning in. And I just had to weigh in on this topic. The internet has been ablaze because of one man. Katt Williams, comedian, movie star. He has gone on the internet, he's gone on a show with Shannon Sharp, and he has apparently taken his receipts from all of his time that he has been doing comedy, and he's just exposed them. He's spoken about other comedians, other actors, other people within the celebrity world, and a lot of people have said, you know what, this guy's speaking the truth. Now, some of the comedians have come out and said that, you know, he's not speaking the truth, and then others have been kind of silent, which has made people think, maybe he is telling the truth. So I'm gonna say that I think Katt Williams is needed in these days and times. A person who is unafraid and unapologetic to say the truth, or say what's on their heart, say what's on their mind, for me will always get my vote. They will always get my seal of approval, because it takes courage to do that. It takes courage to go against the grain. Katt Williams seems like the type of guy that if he knows he's right, 1 million people could be in front of him and he'd say, okay, cool, you guys can all kill me, but I know I'm right. And for me, that has to be admired and it has to be appreciated. So there have been some people that have come out and confirmed that Katt Williams is who he says he is, and his receipts are strong. So what we're going to do is we are going to go into the people that are actually championing Katt Williams, and let's see what they actually think of Katt Williams.
I came home, I ain't have nothing, bro. Katt Williams called me to his show, gave me front row seats, bro, called me to his show. And when I was leaving the show, I thought he threw me some weed in the car because it was wrapped up in a towel. But it was $15,000, bro. And bro, when I see him, I'm going to return the favor, bro. Whatever I got in my pocket, bro. Like, that dude did something for me, bro. I get emotional talking about it, bro. Like, I really needed it at the time. And I wasn't staying nowhere. I mean, I was staying at a hotel with my kids in downtown New Orleans. I ain't even have nowhere to stay there yet, bro. And no, I had just got the house. I was at the house. I had just rented the house from Baby. And Katt Williams gave me $15,000, bro, all hundreds, bro. I thought it was weed. My boy City say, ooh, that gave you some weed. That threw it back there. I unwrapped the towel with the rubber band. It was $15,000, bro.
So that was Lil Boosie. Lil Boosie, who is a very interesting character in the celebrity streets in America, confirming that Katt Williams gave him $15,000 when he just came home from jail. Now, a few people have stated that Katt Williams has this thing about giving people money. So I think what Katt Williams has done is that he's lived his life as true as he can. And so what's happening now is people are coming out of the woodwork to say, you know what, actually, no one can talk bad on Katt Williams, because when I was down, Katt Williams helped me. And I think those types of people are needed within life. Forget just in the celebrity world, within life. There are a lot of people that are the unsung heroes of their community, or the unsung heroes of their town, unsung heroes of their country. And they don't do things for clout. They don't do things to be noticed. Katt Williams giving Boosie $15,000, it wasn't him trying to be noticed. It was him seeing somebody down and saying, listen, here you go. There have been other comedians also that have said that Katt Williams has done the same thing. This is another comedian called 2 Ray Gordon. This is what he had to say about Katt Williams. I opened up for Katt at the Leah Chorus opening spot. I'm to be paid $700. I go through, I do my time, I rock out. I think after my performance, they come to me and they say, Katt wants to speak to you. I go to his green room. He gives me the pound with money in my hand. We hug, exchange pleasantries. He says, I see you still killing it. I say, thank you. And I say, thank you for the opportunity. I bounce, watch the rest of the show. I never counted the money because 1, I thought that it would be rude to do it in Katt's face. 2, I figured it was my 700. He's good for it. So me and Cupcake slide to David's in Chinatown for some salt and pepper shrimp. I go to pay, reach in my pocket, pull out the pay from the handshake from Katt, and it's $2,500. This is a true story. Katt Williams is a black Santa Claus, right? He seems like he's a guy that just goes around and makes people understand their worth. Those types of people, as I said before, are needed in a society where there are so many people just struggling to do good, to make ends meet. People like Katt Williams understand that the struggle is real. They understand that if he's got something, he's going to try and give it. And he understands that people always need a little extra. So I appreciate Katt Williams for that. There's another comedian that says something very similar. This is Richie Redding. A lot of people that I follow in my career have been asking me to weigh in on the latest comedy controversy. So here it is. Years ago, I got a last minute call to open up for Katt Williams at the Leah Chorus Center in Philly. He wasn't there yet when I went on in front of 7,000 people. It was one of my best sets of my life, and at that point I was bummed because he wasn't there to see it. I was 10 years into comedy, working my butt off with nothing to show for it. On my way to the dressing room, a dude in a fur coat and a purple suit stepped out of the shadows and says, young man, that was absolutely stupendous. He shook my hand with a wad of cash, which felt like way more than the pay that I was told. I played it cool and thanked him, even though I really needed the money at that point. Turned out it was 5 times more. As he walked away, he said, I'll have you on the road, and that's my word. I got a call the next month and I did 160 shows with him over the next 3 years, and it was all love. I wouldn't be here where I am today if it hadn't been for the first person to believe in me. So what I'm saying is, talk that Katt. Katt Williams, I would have to salute what you're doing. For me, this is an appreciation of what you've done. I've never met you. I don't know you. But when people keep coming out of the woodwork and saying just how much of a great person you are, there's only so much people can say that before you have to start saying, you know what, even though I don't know this person, their reputation actually precedes them. And so maybe they are. If I do get the chance to interact with Katt Williams at any point in time, I'll tell this to his face. Okay? So in closing, I just want to kind of play a little bit of what he actually said to Shannon Sharpe.
Consider yourself a king of comedy? Where does Katt?
No, they consider that.
Oh, that.
Like when after Bernie left, them same 3 guys I'm telling you about, the kings.
Yeah.
Right? Because DL is the greatest.
Yeah.
There's no DL slander gets tolerated. But they came to me. I was supposed to be the 4th king. I got the offer.
Then what happened?
But I turned it down.
Why?
Because you shit on Bernie. And I know the truth. You think I'm gonna let you shit on Bernie and then come get me? I'm the next king? Fuck you. Why? Because the whole time Bernie was here, you was acting like you was funnier than him. The reason you was supposed to go last is because it was your tour. Tell the truth. It was Steve's tour. Not it was going to be called the Kings of Comedy. It was Steve's tour. These are the guys opening for him. Of course you got to close if it's your tour. That's why it was such a big deal. But you couldn't do it because you can't beat the best. And until you humble yourself, you will forever be kinged by the king.
Bernie Mac, rest in power. He was the king of comedy when it was touring. I have to admit, he was the funniest, and Katt Williams has solidified that. Katt Williams has said, yep, it's true. You know, it doesn't matter if Steve Harvey put the tour together, it doesn't matter if it was his tour, Bernie Mac was the funniest, and maybe it was an ego problem as to the reason why, you know, Steve Harvey done a lot of the things. Now, Steve Harvey's been kind of quiet since this happened, so I guess in the coming days and weeks or months we might hear something from Steve Harvey, or we might not. I don't know. But I'll just say salute to Katt Williams, because you have put the cat amongst the pigeons there, and I'm here to see exactly what happens after this. So guys, we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna be here to document it. I'm gonna catch you on the flip side.